Hello dear students, I hope you all are fine and healthy. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 14, electric current and its effects. So first of all, let us understand what is electric current. Electricity is a form of energy, and the flow of electricity from a conducting material like a wire, it is known as electric current. Electricity or electric current is useful because it can run many appliances or many machines like the tube light, the CFLs, radio, televisions, mobiles, computer, laptop. These all appliances works on the electricity. Though electricity is very useful, but still it can be very dangerous. Like if we will handle an electric wire or an electrical appliance carelessly, then we may get an electric shock which may even cause a burn and even death. We should never use the electricity from the electric power lines or that is generated by the generators or inverters for performing science experiments, because it can give us a shock which can be dangerous. Now for the science experiments we can use electric cells. A cell or a battery, it is a source of electric current, but this current cannot flow out on its own. It needs a conducting material like bulb, switches, connecting wires, etc., through which electric current can flow. A continuous conducting path that is made up of conducting wires, switches, bulbs, etc., between the two terminals of a cell or a battery through which an electric current can pass. It is known as a circuit. In electric circuits, we have to show the bulbs, switches, batteries, etc. Now, drawing an electric circuit by showing the actual diagram of the cell, battery, switches, etc. is a difficult task and it takes a lot of time. So the scientists have designed symbols for various electrical equipments which can be drawn easily, like the symbol of a cell. It is made up of two parallel lines. One is long and thin and the another one is thick and short, and they have horizontal lines attached on the sides. The long and thin line, it shows the positive terminal of the cell, whereas the thick and the short line, it shows the negative terminal of the cell. The next is battery. Battery is a combination of two or more cells. In a battery, the positive terminal of one cell is connected with the negative terminal of next cell. We can also draw a symbol of a battery that is having more than one cell, but in every case the positive terminal of one cell, it must be connected with the negative terminal of next cell. And the symbol of an electric bulb, it is made up of a circle that is having a symbol like inverted W inside it. The switch is a device which can be used to open or close a circuit. So there are two types of symbols of switch. First is open switch. This is the symbol of open switch, and this one is the symbol of closed switch. The wires, or sometimes also known as connecting wires, which are used to connect the various components like bulbs, switches, batteries, cells, etc., they are shown by drawing straight lines. It is very easy to represent the electrical components by their symbols, and by using these symbols we can easily draw a circuit diagram for an electric circuit. A diagram which tells us how the various components of a circuit are connected by using the symbols of the electrical components, it is known as a circuit diagram. Circuit diagram means the diagram which shows how the various components of the circuit are connected with the help of the symbols. This is a circuit diagram of an electric circuit, which consists of a cell, a bulb and a closed switch. As the circuit is complete because the switch is closed, so the bulb in the circuit glows or lights up. Now this is the circuit diagram of an electric circuit which consists of a bulb, a cell and an open switch. As the circuit is incomplete, or we can say broken, because the switch is open, so the bulb does not light up or the bulb does not glow. The electric cell, it is the most common source of electric current which is used to run many appliances in our daily lives, like the TV remote, torches, radios, watches and clocks. Generally, a single cell gives 1.5 volts of electricity, and many appliances needs a higher voltage to run. The higher voltage can be obtained by joining or by combining two or more cells. When the positive terminal of one cell is connected with the negative terminal of another cell, it is known as a battery. So we can make a battery for getting more voltage. Like a battery of two cells, it will give us 2 into 1.5 is equals to 3 volts. Similarly, a battery of 3 cells will give us 4.5 volts. So in many appliances, more than one battery is required or used to get the desired voltage. And whenever we join two or more cells to make a battery, so the positive terminal of the cell is connected with the negative terminal of the next cells. If we will combine the two cells by keeping the positive terminal of one cell with the positive terminal of the other cell, or the negative terminal of one cell with the negative terminal of the other cell, then in that case the battery obtained will not work. In many appliances like the TV remote, the two cells are not kept in a single line. They are kept side by side. So in these types of appliances, the positive terminal of one cell is connected with the negative terminal of another cell with the help of a piece of wire, or in some cases we use a metal strip that is having a spring on it. The batteries that are used in cars, buses, trucks, etc., they are also made up of cells. But the cells of these batteries, they are different from the normal cells and they are known as storage cells. A car battery has 6 cells joined with each other, and each cell of the car battery produces 2 volts. So in the total, the car battery produces 2 into 6 is equals to 12 volts. A special feature of the battery that is used in cars, buses, trucks, etc. is that they can be recharged, whereas the normal battery that is used, it can't be recharged and it has to be thrown once it is used or consumed completely. So that's it, students. We will continue our chapter in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.